My content is intended for adult collectors of the product, not made for kids. Hello everyone! For this video, it will be the review of the Pro Series Union Achilles. Yeah, this is part of the new wave. I'm pretty excited because my old one is very beat up, so I definitely can use a new one. That being said, let's try to get this video past 1,500 likes, and if you are new here, subscribe to the channel with bell notifications on. So generally speaking, Pro Series for the most part has been fixing their issues, like main one is teeth wear, really important one. And I'm very curious for this release, and I'm pretty excited too, because this is like the most hyped release from GT. This was the thing I was hyped for the most, so to see them actually do it is pretty exciting. And what's also cool, right? Not even the fact that they're doing it. Look at this. Stock combo. Hopefully they also fix that issue on the Xtend Plus, because that's my biggest gripe from this Vi one. So QR code at the end of the video. So the bay, bada bing, bada boom, stickers. So then after they explain the mode change and everything, I don't think they really say speed and power, do they? No. They explain the convert mode change, so that's good. The attack mode change on it. Okay, so before I continue with the rest, the most important thing to test out is teeth wear. Let's see if this one is safe. Hopefully it is. If it is safe, I will be very happy, as I typically am. Okay, we're gonna do the exact same. I'll even do it a little longer. Okay, so I've done this for both, right? So be mindful that you know, GT Achilles, just be careful. So obviously with both of them, I've done the test. Pro obviously a lot less than the Takara one. My Takara one has already been used for a long period of time, so it would probably look a little bit more drastic, but yeah, either way, for in this very specific case, because of how Achilles' teeth is, you honestly should be fine. Just be mindful about it. Now, teeth wear is an issue that's always going to happen, whether it's HASBRO or Takara Tomy. I generally do think, though, that Pro, either way, because they are using a sort of weaker plastic, it does happen a little bit more, but, I mean, for this one was kind of an inevitable, because of how the teeth are, but, yeah, either way, it's, you know, it is what it is, but, yeah. Alright, so doing both the extreme test for teeth wear, so, which one? I always have to double check. The Pro one did suffer, but also this really old Takara one also did too. So, you know, either way, it's a thing that happens, just be aware of it, but this time, Pro gets a slide on this one. This one's not really a Hasbro thing. The only thing that is true is that it is a lot lighter than the actual original chip, so be mindful, but yeah, I'm letting this slide. Anyways, going over the part by part, we have the Achilles GT chip. So this is a very top tier chip. This is used very much in attack combinations. So if you are a user of Pro Series, this would be parts like Extreme Dash, Destroyed, then that's not really Dash, Quick Dash, you know, drivers like that. Very solid chip. Now, teeth and everything, very solid locks, and yeah, decided to pick out. So, a good job with Hasbro, and a side-by-side with my beat-up Takara. Dude, I might as well, I'm gonna probably get another Pro Union, just because I need spare. Because, I mean, if the differences aren't really that bad in this case, then I don't really care too much, at least for the chip. Okay, next up, because we have to go in order, we have the Retsu layer weight. Yeah, I would say this is a solid layer weight. Okay, now we get to the layer base, which is Union. So Union has 2 modes, and I'm going to put up a graphic right about now. There is speed mode, and there is power mode. Now, these are the Union swords, right? So, speed mode is like this, without the attachments. Now, just to show around, and obviously with a Takara side by side. Pro does look slightly paler. Like if you look at Pro to this, it is a little bit more paler than the Takara one. But aside from that, yeah, just happy to get a new one. So with the actual swords, you get this now with the Union swords, and the contact point extends more outwards. Now, how good was the Union layer base when it released in GT? Unfortunately, well, first of all, speed mode, you should know, it's not good. It does not have, really, I mean, Union was really just used for attack, I would say, in all honesty. You don't really use it for stamina. So, but even for attack, there are things like Judgment and Command that make this kind of more of a niche use, so yeah. I can admit that even though that I like it, it wasn't that crazy even at the time of the release. But yeah, when you compare it to things like Judgment or Command, you know, it doesn't really stack up to it. It's really more of a niche use, but even I can admit that even though I really do like it, that there is that obvious fault there. The swords and everything look fine. Yeah, again, a side by side. You can really tell mine is beat up, wow. But yeah, as far as Union is concerned, that's kind of it. Now. So we have the convert disc now. So with the convert disc, do not really use it for stamina combinations. If you've seen the original Achilles review, and I kind of was like, the stock is not good. Convert should not be really used for stamina stuff. It will just scrape. It is really best and very good for attack combinations. For an example, Convert Quick Dash. It is a solid attack disc for GT. I say attack like for attack use. Obviously it is a balanced disc, but the gimmick is this. So they have the weight on, you can see the difference in the sides here. They have the weight here, and this is the balanced mode. And if you put it in a, so then after you have balanced and not balanced right there, obviously you decide which one you want to use. I just prefer using balanced, but if you don't want to use the balance mode, I guess if you want it to be a little bit more shaky. So for Xtend Plus, which I was really looking forward to, even with the new Xtend Plus, they all use the same mold. The same mold as the original Zwei. So 2976B, 2976B, 2976B. So they all use the exact same. So the reason why this was a little bit of an issue was because of how exposed it is. So if I do a little side-by-side between these two, this one is the Takara, this one is the Pro one. The Takara one, you will notice, is a lot more exposed on this part here. Now, if I get the new Pro one, it's not as bad as maybe the Zwei one, but still you can see that it is clearly not as exposed. You can very much see that this one is popping out more. So this is not really a fixed mold, I would say. Now obviously, someone could maybe get one where the mold is good, but if I have so far two, I can safely say that, and also when I'm reading the mold number, this is not really something that's fixed. All this means is that when it's going to be wearing down, eventually you're just gonna have really quickly, faster than I would say Takara, just basically all attack modes. But for the current state that it is right now, it is fine. So I would say that if I compare it to the Zwei one, not as bad, I guess, right now. But that's probably just because I didn't use it too much. But so there's 3 modes. Defense, and then attack. There you go. So stamina mode is the best mode, and that is the only mode you ever need to use on Xtend Plus. Defense is where it's slightly exposed, but also not really. And then after attack is where it's not really exposed at all, but yeah. I mean, at the very least, this is a lot more usable than this Vi one, just not really completely fixed. So this is like, I don't know, 50% I would say. Is 50% fair? We'll say 50%, so, you know, whatever, I guess, right? Pro Achilles is about 2.91. Then after, yeah, 3.2 on the TT one. Retsu, TT, 8.6. Okay, sick, 8.77, always a variation. Okay, so now, Pro Union Swords is about 3.89. 3.82. So, yeah. Base on TT, 10.18. Together, about 14. Base on Pro, 10.42. And then after, weighs a little bit more than the Takara, 14.3, so that is cool, I guess. Then after, when it comes to convert, 28.42, and my other Pro, 28.6 versus 28.84, which was the Takara. So Xtend Plus 7.63, and my other TT Xtend Plus 7.62, and after Pro 7.15. So the funny thing I always make the joke of is that if I ever have to find out which one is Hasbro or TT, I just see what weighs a lot less. 61.67 versus the final weight, 62.27. So slight difference side by side. Yeah, Pro's looking pretty nice. The only real issue I see is just the Xtend Plus thing, but I don't care too much. So yeah, good job, good job. I think either way though, this is a good pickup, because even if we were to ignore the Xtend Plus, you still get the good chip of Achilles, you still get the good disc of Convert, so this is a very solid release by Hasbro. Or, yeah. And let me just switch this now to speed mode. Oh, I have to do speed mode side by side. Dude, who actually uses speed mode? Yeah, man, I get a fresh Union, so I'm pretty good right now. Okay, so now that we're at the test launch portion, I also just want to, again, you know, show off the launcher it came with. It's a basic Takara Tomy ripcord launcher. So really just to explain the thing, it's not that the Xtend Plus all the time is not going to work. It's just that there are times where it'll be perfectly fine and times where it'll just not do it. Ideally, if they did an updated mold, it would have been a lot better and been perfect, but this is, again, like I said, 50-50, where maybe you get it where it doesn't work and times where it works perfectly fine. So, stamina mode. Okay, that's it. I'm not using this for the rest of the video. Okay, and then we're in speed mode right now. So now we're gonna do defense. So the thing is with defense, it's not, like, even if I get to car right now, it's like, there's no point in the defense mode. So then after, if you want to do straight to attack mode, there you go. So now to really test this out, we're going to throw this up against Ace Dragon Pro Series. We're going to try out the attack mode. It is actually beaten me. So now what I'm going to do, very quickly, is I'm going to get my other Pro Union, because I already have the converts in the other mode. And we're gonna do a quick just launch for stamina just to show it off. It should just be like a really minor difference, to be honest, like... Hold on. Yeah, that's when it goes accelerated, hold on. Yeah, slightly more kind of imbalanced. Do I even use this for any... let's try stamina against the dragon, I guess, with the unbalanced convert, so we at least used it for something in the video. We actually were very close to winning, and it KO'd itself, so far. Okay, now we're looking good right now. Look at that. KO with the dragon. And you can see that sometimes the Xtend Plus will be perfectly balanced, and other times where it is not. So, oh yeah, I still had it in the unbalanced. Nice. Oh, sick. So I just really battled so many times. Okay, yeah, no, let's get that out then. Let's leave that there. Okay. So just to demonstrate now, with a balanced convert, let's see how it does. So maybe the unbalanced convert causes it to also destabilize even quicker and kind of accelerate, with the Pro Xtend Plus. So yeah, typically, normally, we should at least beat the Ace Dragon. So far, the Pro is looking pretty nice. Again, consistency is where my point really lies, but it should be fun. We're against the TT one. I don't know who wins. TT will do like 2 rounds. We'll do first to 2. So this is against the Takara release. First round goes to TT. Let's try our second round. See what happens. Got KO'd. Maybe last minute burst by TT or Pro, I don't know. TT, the score is 0-2. Let's just, for the fun of it, try to see if I can get this to first to 3. Come on, Pro, come on. Okay, 2-1. 2-1, this is for the speed mode, come on. I'll say 2-2, but that was like by a hair. So I feel like we've kind of just went through the modes. So Dragon is kind of done and we've battled against the Takara. So now what I want to kind of do is just quickly throw up defense mode, because I've already kind of done attack and stamina. Call that a draw. Let's try that. Let's see if we can get our... Oh no, I burst. All right. That's it. That's all she wrote. Okay. Cobra, you win this one. So now we're gonna do what any sane person would do, is never use speed mode. Even for, let's be clear now, even for TT, speed mode is, you only would use Union in its power mode, so. Yeah, we're gonna get this now in power mode, so do a small little test launch. So stamina. Defense. It's not defense. And then after, attack. Okay. So we're gonna put this all the way in stamina mode. I'm gonna kind of weak launch, and we're gonna try this against. Oh no, I didn't expect that. I was gonna weak launch, and then after equalized, we'll say it's 1-1. So at the very least, you should be able to beat most things with Xtend Plus with the Pro. Honestly, like, you really should. Now next up, we're gonna get this in defense. So yeah. That was an absolutely beautiful burst finish. I'm very satisfied with that. And we're gonna see who is our champion between these two before we end off with Sword Valtryek and then after final thoughts, which either way is very positive for what I'm probably gonna end off with. My convert kind of scraped at the start, so yeah. And yeah, it was still Takara. Takara because the Xtend Plus is better, obviously, with the original. 2, 1, go shoot. Well, first to 3. First to 3 in the thing. Can already see I might lose. Mama. That was last second. All right. Score is 0-1. I mean, it was almost going to be 2-0. 1-1? 1-1? No, of course not. Okay, 3, 2, 1, shoot. We both went in the pocket. We came. Okay, now we're tied. It's the game of hide and seek in the stadium. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, shoot. Tied score.
Whoa!
Whoa! Burst finish. We do one more?
Yeah.
Wow. So not that bad. At least, well, I mean, this is a pretty. I mean, Sword is pretty low tier, but you know, it's still a Union baby. 3, 2, 1, shoot.
Whoa! I do like it. Last one.
Last one?
Yeah, I do like it.
What do you mean? I got a burst again. You got a dash driver and you still lost. That's the power of this bay. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Okay, well, I still win overall. I got more bursts, so. All right, so we're gonna end it off there. So, where did it go? No. No, I went there. Oh my god. So now to end off, where is the QR code just to show it? Scan it. So final thoughts on the Union Achilles. Is this release worth picking up? Most definitely. Zoom in on there. Okay. And also, yeah, that little metallic paint, that thing goes away really fast. That's not a HASBRO, that's just in general, just heads up. But overall, what do I like about this release? What are my thoughts? Just this, a little bit. So final thoughts, this is a release that I would say for Pro Series is definitely worth getting. The Achilles chip is, I would say, solid for attack combinations. For an example, you could do Command Achilles, Judgment Achilles, very solid use there for attack combinations. Retsu's fine, Union layer base, you know, not the best, but you know, either way. Convert is a top tier disc for attack for GT. And Xtend Plus, it is better than Zwei, only by a little bit. It's still not as good as Takara, and I would have really preferred if they made a new mold. I don't think it's necessarily that the chip is not making it as exposed. I think it's the same thing where the sharp part, they just didn't push it more outwards, but maybe someone can get a good mold of the Xtend Plus or something. Either way, you can kind of see it in the video where sometimes it does perfectly fine, other times when it unfortunately fumbles very badly. So this is my review. I'm giving this a thumbs up, a solid release from Pro Series, and if Pro Series can be as consistent and as good as it currently is going towards, then I feel that HASBRO is stepping in the right direction, and we could eventually see some very solid releases. I don't know if we'll ever get it, but if Hasbro eventually wants to do Infinite Achilles Pro Series, I'm all there for it, man. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think of this release? Are there issues that you found with this? Is there anything you really like about it? Let me know your thoughts. And thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day and bye.